Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is April the 22nd, 2019, and it's a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania, and I wanted to show you the flower beds blooming. Got a lot of daffodils, we have some tulips starting to bloom and hyacinths, so I'm going to give you a video tour here. So these are some of the daffodils in the main flower bed here, and there's all different varieties. They do bloom at different times. This one right here is one of my favorite varieties here, and then we have some different ones over here. Now, not all of the daffodil varieties that we have are blooming yet, and I did do a video for how to care for daffodils. I will have a link down in the description for that video, and that'll tell you about when to divide them and how to know when your daffodils need divided. And there's some hyacinths down here. Now these need a little bit more food here. We feed those with bone meal. I did a video on that as well, and I'll put a link down in the description for that too. Now these here are replete daffodils here, and they will have more of a pink color to them depending on where you're growing them at. We have some blue. So we have some grape hyacinths blooming here. We also do have the bluebells. And these are kind of all just mixed in through here. You'll see different colors in there. Bleeding heart is starting to come back. Here's one of the bleeding hearts right here. There's another one up here that's actually starting to bloom. I'll show that one to you. There's a hyacinth. The peonies are starting to come back. There's a primrose there getting ready to bloom. I gotta watch I don't step on it. Here's one of the bleeding hearts here that's getting ready to bloom. Now this is one of the old-fashioned bleeding hearts. Let me see. You can see one of the real small daffodils in here. There's actually another one here. So some of these clumps are going to be being divided this year. The wind's starting to blow. So this flower bed here was started in probably 2009. And they've been growing ever since here. This is one of the other flower beds here. You can see my stuff I direct seeded starting to come up there. That'll be color then when the bulbs are done blooming. This is a real pretty tulip here. This one just started blooming. Now I did do a video for how to care for your tulips and how to care for them after flowering. So I will put links down in the description of this video for that too. And these have a wonderful fragrance to them. And this is one of my favorite things that I look forward to in the spring, is seeing these tulips bloom. Now there is a red variety for this particular type of tulip. This is just one that I really enjoy seeing every year bloom. But I don't actually have the name of this one. It's an old-fashioned type tulip that's good for naturalizing, but unfortunately I don't have the name of it. Another patch of daffodils here. Now this is a butterfly daffodil here, and these here are part of a fragrance mix. You can see there's more back there. I'll go over to these here. Now there's more tulips getting ready to bloom. This is a Happy Generations tulip, and it has variegated foliage with white, and real pretty red and white flower. You can see there's another tulip blooming back there. Here's another patch of different types of daffodils here. There's a hyacinth mixed in there with them. And these have a wonderful fragrance to them. This is it was a fragrant mix that we had got. And this is one of the other flower beds over here. We have this here, daffodil here. It's a different type. And there's so many different varieties of daffodils. I wish I had the Mount Hood one. I don't have that one. That one is all white. You can see this one here is just starting to open. You go around to the other side here. And some of these need divided. That's why they're not blooming in full. There you go. You can see this one here. And there's more of these little ones here. And these are the little TT daffodils. Now these are pretty much spent. They bloomed earlier. Some hyacinths. They need some more food. And more hyacinths. There's more daffodils. Now I am going to be dividing a bunch of my daffodils. You really see the butterfly daffodils right here. This one here even has a little bumblebee in it. And getting their nectar and their pollen. There's some more hyacinths. A few more TT daffodils. This one here is different. It actually looks like you watercolored the up top. These are double yellow daffodils here. And these over here are just starting to bloom. I had actually divided these out of my flower bed one year, and I put some of them over here in the woods, and I kind of filled in different areas where stuff didn't have any color or anything blooming. And this over here is another flower bed. And you can see here the little gem rhododendrons are just getting ready to start blooming. They are loaded with blooms. And I did a video on those. I'll have a link down in the description for that video. And there's more hyacinths. That one's kind of like a creamy yellow. It's not pure white. And you can see more hyacinths over here, and mixed in with the daffodils. More hyacinths and more daffodils here. And this is a mix of different daffodils. This one's neat. And more daffodils up there. And the astilbes are coming back. And this is, I believe it's pronounced Yoshi tree. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure. And I don't think we have the tag anymore. But this just started blooming a few days ago. And we also do have the Kwanzaa cherry trees, and we have the crabapple, the different crabapple trees. Now they're not blooming yet. Our regular cherry trees did start blooming, and I believe my dad said the peach and the apple trees were getting ready to start blooming. So that concludes the tour of what's blooming. We do have some other ones that are blooming. I couldn't get those on video, but our lilac bushes are starting to get ready to bloom. They already have their leaves out, and the burning bush is all leafed out. That should start blooming soon. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave them below and I'll try and answer them for you. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. That tells I put a new video on. You can also follow me on Twitter. I will have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank yous for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!